So, last summer, my cousin Sam decided he was going to build a treehouse in our backyard. Sam was always the ambitious type, never letting his lack of experience or knowledge get in the way of his grand plans. Armed with little more than a hammer, a box of nails, and a YouTube tutorial that he watched at 2x speed, he assured everyone that by the end of the week, the kids would have their very own sky-high sanctuary. Naturally, we all gathered around with a mix of excitement and skepticism, ready to see this masterpiece unfold. Day 1 was promising, or at least it seemed so. Sam had managed to secure a few planks to the tree and had even drawn up some vague sketches on a napkin. We all nodded encouragingly, though secretly hoping he wouldn't ask any of us to climb up and test the structure. By day 3, however, things started to take an unexpected turn. The treehouse, if you could still call it that, began to resemble something more akin to a modern art installation. Each plank seemed to be fighting for freedom, jutting out at odd angles, and Sam's sketches became increasingly abstract, incorporating elements like emotional integrity and spatial dissonance. By the weekend, Sam's project had attracted a curious crowd. Neighbors, friends, and even the postman stopped by to marvel at the unconventional creation that now dominated our backyard. The kids, once eager for a hangout spot among the branches, had instead taken to giving impromptu tours, explaining each artistic choice with an air of fake sophistication. Sam, meanwhile, stood proudly by, claiming that he had always intended for the structure to be an interactive experience that challenged perceptions of space and utility. We all played along, partly to humor him and partly because it was hilarious watching him passionately defend his creation. Finally, on Sunday afternoon, as we all stood around the treehouse with cups of lemonade in hand, Sam made a grand speech. Gesturing towards his masterpiece, he declared, "And thus, I present to you, the world's first and only avant-garde arboreal abode." We all burst into laughter, because in the end, Sam had indeed built something unforgettable, though perhaps not quite what he initially intended. It was a treehouse that only Picasso could love, and we couldn't help but admire his accidental brilliance.